Good afternoon. Today is the 16th of June here at Greenland Enterprises. Here with the cow herd, cows and calves. Generally they're looking good. This one has had a calf not even a month ago. She's still looking fat, nice udder. Supposed to be a Dexter cross, but I think she's quite big, so we might have mixed up the straws at AI. Maybe it's a Aberdeen Angus cross. I think her dam was a Sussex. Anyway, yeah, so we've got there's a nice Angoni, part of a progeny share that I run with a friend. That's a nice Angoni cross Sussex I've mentioned, I think, not long ago. She's done really well with the herd. And these are a couple of our heifers that will be pregnant and calve for the first time next January, hopefully, this one and that one. The other one's a couple of years old, nice cow. Got a bit of a problem here, so my angle on the camera might be a bit funny because I'm trying to hold it so it blocks the wind. There's another Dexter, nice and hairy. When I say nice and hairy, I'm being sarcastic. This is what you want, nice shiny smooth coat. Yeah, so we don't have electricity on this wire at the moment, and it's a bit of a problem. As you can see, that cow was pushing up against the pole. So this is our silver pasture field that I've been running a number of years. The next pole's fallen down. So in here, this greenage is Lucina leucocephala. You can see it's been hammered by something at the top, the new growth. So I probably would like to get the cows in here and grazing it. Just that we've got so much maize stover to get through that it doesn't make sense. It's supposed to, I was going to use this when we go to the next field of maize stover as their night camp and let them hammer that. But yeah, up here is the Lucina leucocephala. There's lines which are about 6 or 8 meters apart. We didn't measure exactly, I just told the tractor driver to rip lines, and then we planted this from seedlings. Further down in the field you might not be able to see it too well, but there's a lot, that's the halfway line. So 4 hectares is mostly Lucina leucocephala, and then the other 4 hectares is pigeon peas like this. This was actually my first attempt at pigeon peas back in, I think, 2017 or somewhere. One of my staff brought me a bag from the village, and I planted up there all the way down, and that's what we then used to bulk our seed with. And you can see this is flowering already. Quite a number of years old. Always gets hammered by these bugs. I don't know exactly what they're called. I think some sort of assassin bug or something. But I have so many of the peas that they don't seem to be badly affected. I still get a lot of new seed and stuff. So we share. And we don't spray or fertilize any of this. It's just there. Okay. There's one of our older cows, 2014 I think she is, so 11 years old, sucking a nice calf. Yeah, we wouldn't have bred her this year, sadly. She has done her job. Unfortunately, I have to cash flow this business, so any cows that have reached 10 are going, but in future it'll all be based upon reproductive capabilities. But for now I needed to select, and the easiest way was to get rid of some old ones, and other ones like this one has had quite good calves, but when she calves she has bottle teats. They're really big and the calves can't suck, so she's going as well. Nice to see all the young Angonis coming in. That's like the old one, but this calf, you can see she's got Angoni in her. It's also nice to see that the tulies that we used over the last 2 seasons, behind there, and that red calf there, they're looking really good, really healthy now, and they're obviously bigger. but they've also suffered more with diseases. Yeah. So anyway, I probably filmed for quite a long time already. The cows are just about to go into they're actually going to sleep in my garden tonight. So there'll probably be another video from my garden. We're going to try and knock back a whole lot of the grasses and stuff. And this calf, I'm not sure why it's sucking, but the cow must be pregnant to calve in September. And I don't think this calf will actually be getting anything out of there. But yeah, it should have been weaned a long time ago because it's from 2024. A herd, big herd at the moment, and looking really good. Hello. So now I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, the wind's quite bad, but Sammy and I are leading the cattle into my garden, and the cattle are going to enjoy some nice green grass for tonight, and hopefully I'll be able to make a decent video stitching this with the ones I'm going to make, and hopefully you can hear me all right. Sammy, smile for the camera. Smile, big guy. That's it. Okay, so the cows are here coming. This is my garden. Housing over there. This banana tree growing in the bush here is from when I kept pigs here about 2 years ago. I fed them some stems and somehow this tree is growing. The cattle will love that tonight. So we've just separated the garden in half down where Thomas is coming out. There's an electric fence there to stop them going too far. We're going to let them eat all of this tonight. Look at them, they can't get past the green grass. They want to eat first. So here they come. We're going to probably just push them into this bush to start, and then they'll come. They've just had water, so they shouldn't need this, but this is a backup. I'm just going to stay out of the way because I got Sammy in my arms, just in case they get a cheeky. Thomas, you might have to push them that side, please. Pushing there. So we've got a bit of extra help just to get them in here. Once they're in, we'll just leave 2 herdsmen on duty for the night. 400 plus head. Yeah, with all the calves. You want me to move out the way, Given? So look at that. This is our house is down towards a wetland area, Dambo, so that's why there's still green grass. This is nice star grass, beautiful and lush. Bit of Rhodes grass popping up through it. There's a lot of weeds and stuff, and the reason why I want to come and graze, there's a few invasive trees in here that I want to clear out. Lantana and whatever that one is in the middle of the screen, I don't know its name. So yeah, there we go. Like a river flowing into a lake. Hey, Sammy. Hey, boy. What can you see? Hey? So excuse my filming if it's a bit higgledy-piggledy. It's because I'm carrying a boy in one arm and phone in the other. So there's also a bit of a trench down there. I hope that they're not going to fall down. Not too deep though, it's just a contour for rain. And it goes down here as well. But they're going to love this spot for tonight. Even the calves will get a lot out of this. I'm just going to film until all the cows are in, and then I've got to make my way. Hopefully none of the cheeky ones come by with Sammy in my hands. I hope I haven't called him Tom in this video. Happens quite often, mixing up my boys. He's pulling faces at me right now. Like, Daddy, what are we doing? Want to touch some mombi? Oh. And enjoying that water.